I just got off the phone with the FTC talking to us, a journalist, to expand more on why they're issuing these notices to the 5 big tech firms, and the 5 big ones, of course, being Facebook, Amazon, Alphabet, also Microsoft and Apple as well. And they're looking at past transactions from 2010 to 2019, and these smaller acquisitions ranging from $90 million to $360 million, which are compliant with the HSR rules, as the FTC calls it. And they're looking into what they're calling anti-competitive acquisitions. Initially starting off the call by saying this is more about information gathering for research purposes, but as the call went on and as the questions came in, they said yes, previous transactions could be subject to enforcement, and some of these deals could be unwound. And the number of deals they say that they're looking at right now, number in the hundreds, also looking at data that is being stored and being used by some of these big tech companies, and it covers both horizontal and vertical mergers as well. But just to remind you that these are smaller transactions, so we're not talking about the $19 billion WhatsApp transactions or the Instagrams that were worth $1 billion, smaller ones. And some are looking at whether or not these tech companies are stamping out competition by buying up these smaller tech firms and then possibly killing off some of their business as well. I asked the FTC specifically on this call, will you be sharing any information with the state attorney general to have their own antitrust investigation ongoing, and also the Department of Justice? And they said, well, actually there are rules in departments sharing information, but if enforcement actions are taken and it opens up this compulsory process, that would expand our possible sharing of information with the state AG's case and also the Department of Justice as well. Right. So it's very complicated, Charles, but it looks like big tech is definitely in the focus of the governmental regulatory bodies.
Susan, great stuff.